Today I'm going to show you something in reverse. And what I mean by that, I've already made a video where I trellised cucumber plants. And it's about a 9-minute video, and it shows you each step. If you have a structure, whether it's an indoor structure like a high tunnel, like right here with this one has shade cloth on it, or if it's like a clothesline type structure with cable and you trellis either tomatoes or you can do cucumbers up to that cable. So either way it can be done. This just happens to be inside of a high tunnel, and I'm going to link that video. I think it's going to be on this side. You can click on it, it'll take you back and you can see how I did it. But today, the reason I'm showing this video is I want to show you the finished product, and it's pretty cool. After you see the work that you go through to trellis something, and then you watch it happen and you go through and then you see the final product. So let's just flip the camera around as we're walking into this high tunnel, and we're going in what is the north door, and you can see there are cucumbers here on my left. There are cucumbers here on my right. They're already up over 6 to 7 foot tall, and they're getting to the point where I'm going to start adding some trellising clips up here at the top. But for the most part, what we have done is just train them. Each day we'll take, if one of these, like this one's leaning a little bit, just take and gently wrap it around that string. But it is impressive that once you get these things trellised, how big and how much they go up that line. And as you'll see in my video, I always say use nylon line. We just harvested yesterday, so you're not going to see a lot of cucumbers on these plants. But those cucumbers get heavy fast, especially if there's 5 or 6 cucumbers hanging. Well, let's try to zoom in here where you can see this cucumber right here. Let's see, I'm going to reach down. There he is right there. You got this cucumber, and they have some weight to them. So that's going to create a lot of weight. That's why I always say use a nylon string. But you can see we have these trellised all the way down. We have over here on the left side, we even have some new plants. Let's see if I can zoom in here. My wife has just recently planted those. I started trellising about a day ago because they're getting to that stage where now they need to be trellised. So there you go. There is the finished product after the fact, where we've come in, trellis these cucumber plants. I'm walking down here towards the end so you can get a view back behind me looking north out of this high tunnel. Oh, there's another one. Let's show you real quick. There's another right there. You can see that cucumber. So it can be substantially heavy, so you can see why I say use that good strong nylon string. So can't emphasize that enough, because as you'll see in the video, when I talked about making these, one time I made the mistake of using jute string, which is a plant-based material. Do not ever do that. Don't make my mistake, because they get a little wet, they get damp, and with that weight, they'll break. So that's it. It's a cool thing when you finally see these big cucumber plants as they make their way, and you, of course, help them wind, or you wind that string around them very gently, how they go up. And two things happen is you're getting most of the plant, not all of it. You can see there's some plant that's down on the ground that spreads out, and that's fine. But you're getting a big portion of it up off the ground, which makes it saves space, and it's much easier to harvest. So thanks again. We always appreciate when you find our channel, like, subscribe, because each week here at Whirlwind Family Farm, our goal in the most simplified manner possible is to take you further along in that gardening process and make it simple. So thanks. The video that I'm referring to, where I talked about how to do this, is going to be, I think it's going to be over here on the left-hand corner. Click on that and you'll see how we did the trellising to begin with. Thanks for tuning in. Check out that channel. Blessings over you, your family, and your garden. Talk to you soon.